Welcome to the Compliance and Reporting Training. This session provides an overview of the essential requirements, standards, and responsibilities involved in maintaining program compliance within grant-funded environments. Throughout this training, participants will learn key procedures, documentation expectations, reporting guidelines, and internal controls necessary to ensure accuracy, transparency, and accountability across all program operations. Let's begin by reviewing the core elements that support strong compliance practices. This training is designed to strengthen staff understanding of compliance requirements and ensure alignment with the policies and procedures that support effective grant management and program integrity. It is tailored for nonprofit staff, program managers, case managers, and other personnel working within grant-funded programs. Throughout this session, participants will learn the significance of compliance, review essential policies, and develop the skills needed for accurate reporting and documentation. These competencies are vital to sustaining organizational accountability, meeting funder expectations, and supporting successful program outcomes. Compliance plays a critical role in the success of grant-funded programs. It ensures accountability for how funds and resources are used, demonstrating that the organization is fulfilling its responsibilities to both funders and the community. Compliance also promotes transparency across reporting and daily operations, building trust with stakeholders and maintaining program credibility. In addition, adhering to compliance requirements upholds legal obligations and protects the organization from potential penalties or sanctions. Together, these elements form the foundation of strong, responsible grant management. The IDHS Grant Compliance Training provides a foundation for understanding the key policies and procedures required to maintain program accountability. These policies outline essential guidelines that support compliance success, including documentation standards, reporting expectations, and allowable cost requirements. The procedures associated with IDHS grants ensure that staff follow the correct steps to uphold program integrity, demonstrate accurate service delivery, and meet funder obligations consistently. 2 CFR 200 provides the federal standards that govern how grant funds must be managed. Understanding this guidance is essential for ensuring full compliance with cost principles, audit requirements, and documentation expectations. The regulation outlines what expenses are allowable, reasonable, and allocable, and establishes the framework organizations must follow to maintain financial integrity. By adhering to these standards, programs can demonstrate proper stewardship of federal funds and reduce the risk of audit findings or disallowed costs. Conflict of interest and ethics guidelines are essential for maintaining trust and accountability within grant-funded programs. A conflict of interest occurs when personal, financial, or professional relationships could influence or appear to influence decision-making. Examples may include favoring a vendor, hiring a family member, or making program decisions that result in personal gain. Ethical standards require staff to disclose potential conflicts, follow reporting obligations, and uphold transparency and integrity at all times. Clear procedures are in place to identify, address, and resolve conflicts to ensure program decisions remain fair, unbiased, and compliant with grant requirements. PFR and PPR reporting procedures ensure that program and financial data are submitted accurately and on time. Establishing clear reporting timelines is essential for meeting funder requirements and maintaining program credibility. Staff must follow specific submission guidelines to ensure each participant financial report and program progress report is completed correctly and documented according to compliance standards. A structured review process should also be in place to verify the accuracy of all information before submission. These steps help prevent errors, support transparency, and uphold the organization's accountability to its funders. Accurate participant documentation is critical for demonstrating eligibility, maintaining organized files, and meeting compliance requirements. Proper documentation ensures that each participant's record reflects the services provided and supports transparency during monitoring or audit reviews. Utilizing standardized templates helps streamline the process, reduce errors, and maintain consistency across all files. By following established documentation standards, programs can strengthen accountability and ensure readiness for audits or funder oversight. Accurate data entry is essential for maintaining a reliable case management system. Even small inaccuracies can create misunderstandings, disrupt service delivery, and impact reporting outcomes. To ensure quality data, all case files should be updated regularly so the information reflects each client's current situation, needs, and services received. Clear and thorough case notes play a key role in tracking progress and demonstrating accountability. Well-documented notes support compliance with grant requirements and strengthen communication among staff and stakeholders. Following these best practices helps maintain data integrity and ensures consistent, effective program management. Accurate attendance tracking is essential for maintaining funding compliance and demonstrating program effectiveness. Clear tracking procedures ensure that all participation is documented correctly and consistently. Identifying common errors, such as missing signatures, incorrect dates, or incomplete logs, helps improve accuracy and prevents reporting issues. Maintaining precise attendance records supports program integrity, ensures accountability, and protects the organization from potential audit findings or funding discrepancies. Consistency in record-keeping strengthens both compliance and overall program success. Confidentiality and security standards are essential for protecting participant information and maintaining compliance across all grant-funded programs. HIPAA requirements safeguard sensitive health information and ensure that client data is handled with the highest level of care. Secure file handling practices, such as storing documents in locked locations and limiting access to authorized staff, help prevent data breaches and maintain program integrity. Password protection and strong digital security measures further restrict unauthorized access and ensure confidential files remain protected at all times. Together, these practices uphold privacy, build trust, and support compliance with federal and state regulations. Protecting sensitive information is a core requirement of compliance and a legal obligation under HIPAA and other privacy regulations. Effective data security practices help safeguard client records, prevent unauthorized access, and reduce the risk of data breaches. This includes using secure storage methods, following strict access controls, and maintaining confidentiality in both digital and physical environments. By consistently applying these best practices, organizations can uphold privacy standards, maintain client trust, and ensure adherence to all regulatory requirements. Maintaining transparency is essential when working in grant-funded programs, and reporting any potential conflicts of interest is a critical part of that process. Staff are expected to follow established ethical standards when making decisions, ensuring that choices are fair, unbiased, and in the best interest of the program. Utilizing structured decision-making frameworks helps guide ethical judgment, reduce risk, and support accountability. Together, these practices reinforce program integrity and strengthen trust with funders, participants, and the community. Accurate attendance tracking is a shared responsibility and a key component of staff accountability in grant-funded programs. Each team member must document attendance consistently and correctly to ensure compliance with reporting requirements. Maintaining complete and organized attendance records supports transparency, verifies service delivery, and protects the organization during audits or monitoring reviews. Consistent documentation helps uphold program integrity and strengthens the accuracy of all reporting processes. Timesheet compliance is essential for ensuring accurate reporting of hours worked and maintaining alignment with grant and organizational requirements. Staff should record their time precisely each week, making sure entries reflect actual hours worked. Reviewing timesheets for errors before submission helps prevent discrepancies and reduces the risk of compliance issues. Any inconsistencies should be communicated to supervisors promptly for correction. Ongoing training ensures that all staff members understand how to properly complete and submit their timesheets. Regular internal audits also help identify common mistakes and strengthen overall accuracy and accountability. Audit readiness requires staff to clearly understand their roles and responsibilities in maintaining compliance. Each team member plays a part in preparing and organizing the documentation needed to demonstrate that program activities meet funding requirements. Proper documentation preparation ensures that all records are complete, accurate, and easy to verify during an audit. Ongoing compliance monitoring is equally important as it helps identify gaps, correct issues early, and ensure the organization remains audit ready at all times. Together, these practices support transparency, accountability, and strong organizational performance. Internal controls play a vital role in protecting program integrity and ensuring compliance with grant requirements. Segregation of duties helps reduce the risk of errors and fraud by ensuring that no single staff member is responsible for an entire process from start to finish. Established approval processes further strengthen accountability by requiring critical decisions and expenditures to be reviewed and authorized consistently. Regular monitoring is also essential as it allows the organization to identify issues early, address concerns promptly, and maintain ongoing compliance. Together, these internal control practices support transparency, accuracy, and strong organizational stewardship. Adhering to established policies and procedures is essential for maintaining accountability and transparency within grant-funded programs. Compliance ensures that all funding is used legally, responsibly, and in alignment with program goals. By following these requirements, organizations protect their reputation, uphold ethical standards, and demonstrate strong stewardship of public resources. Consistent compliance practices also reduce risk, support program integrity, and strengthen trust with funders, participants, and the broader community. Thank you for completing the compliance and reporting training. Your commitment to following policies, maintaining accurate documentation, and upholding ethical standards plays a vital role in the success of grant-funded programs. By applying the practices covered in this training, such as proper reporting, strong internal controls, accurate data entry, and consistent compliance monitoring, staff help protect the organization, strengthen program integrity, and ensure that services are delivered responsibly and transparently. For any additional questions or clarification, please follow your organization's standard communication procedures. Thank you again for your dedication and for supporting high-quality, compliant program operations.